Let's get an analysis now from Jonathan Offei-Ansah, Africa analyst, who joins me live from London. Welcome to you, Jonathan. Now, I know that Benin's had a history of military coups in the past, but that was back in the 60s and the 70s. And my understanding is that actually, for many years, it's been considered one of the most politically stable countries in Africa. So what are the conditions in Benin that might have led to this attempted coup that we're hearing about?
It is hard to say what the conditions are, but like you said, Benin has been viewed for years as one of Africa's more stable democracies. And Talon, President Talon, a businessman known as the King of Cotton, he came to power in 2016 and was re-elected in 2021. And he's due to step down next year after a second term. He's already named the successor, which helped frame the coming handover as a managed transition rather than a competitive race. But that image of stability has been under some pressure of late, with opposition figures having been jailed or excluded from elections. And the ruling party succession plan, has also raised concerns about the credibility of the process. So it reflects a wider trend in West Africa, where democratic institutions that look strong from the outside, but allow very limited real competition.
So do you think what this could be about, suppression of opposition figures? I also noted that there was a change made, I think it was just last month, to extend the term in office going forward for the president. I think it's from 5 years to 7 years, and that President Talon's party, it was their representative, their candidate for the upcoming elections, who was the favourite to win. So, is this the army getting involved in what is a essentially political situation?
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, we have lost our guest there, Jonathan Offei-Ansah. We see now on our screen, these are the pictures that were broadcast by those members of the military who seized control of a state broadcaster there and issued their statement there saying that the president had been removed from office, that he was no longer in control, and that they were establishing their own foundation, and actually declared the name of one of their own officers to take over. OK, we have our guest back. Let's go back to Jonathan Offei-Ansah in London. Jonathan, just to go back to what I was asking you about whether this is the military intervening in what seems like it might be a political problem, and perhaps about the ruling party, I don't want to say suppressing, but making it difficult for the opposition to compete with them at upcoming elections.
Yeah, it could appear on the surface, it could appear so, because Talon, during his tenure, I think his first term, jailed some very strong opposition candidates, and also some opposition politicians have also fled the country. Okay, and again, we shouldn't forget that there's also the security backdrop within Benin itself, where the country has been facing a rise in jihadist attacks near its northern border, with groups linked to Islamic State and Al-Qaeda pushing south. So this also adds another layer of volatility to the political landscape.
Jonathan, we're having a little bit of trouble with the connection, so we'll wrap it up there, but good to speak to you. Jonathan Offei-Ansah.